Nora joins us now from her home in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm so happy and grateful that you could come back on and talk with us. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. You're also one of my favorite people to follow on Instagram. And I think I speak for everyone when I say we need more baby photos.
We need more Moses baby photos.
We
I'll
need
work
more
on that.
Moses. Give the people what they want.
We'll have
Okay.
to work on that. Well, you've given us what we've wanted, which is, I think, a perspective and a way to look at life through grief, and that it is necessary. Something you said in that piece about a season. And I remember my own mother saying there's a reason in a season and what we take from it. Seeing now where you are and where the world is right now, the resilience you've shown then, is it still intact? Have you throughout any of this been shook? Or are you as resilient as I believe you are?
I think we all are, and we are unaware of it
Mm.
until we are forced to face it. Before Aaron was sick, I had been through absolutely nothing difficult in my entire life. I cannot stress this enough. Like, the biggest stressor in my life to that date was that in fourth grade, my mother gave me a bowl cut and people thought I looked like Macaulay Culkin. I had a very easy, good life. Okay. Like, a very good, easy life. And I was so sure that I could not handle anything difficult that I never tried anything difficult. And something happened in the hospital room when I walked in and I saw Aaron, connected to all of these machines. And I just thought, oh, I do this.
Yeah.
Like, I can absolutely do this. There is no doubt in my mind. That night I looked at him and I said, we're getting married. We're getting married.
Wow.
I'm choosing this. And that's not to say that things aren't hard. Yesterday I cried my eyes out. I was so sad. And also, I have learned that these feelings, that grief and gratitude, are not opposed to one another. And I think when we think that they are, when we think that you can either feel grateful for what you have, or you can feel grief for what you wish you had,
Mm.
or what you thought you would have, that's when we feel that tension that makes us feel like, oh, I must be doing this wrong. When really your resilience is not dependent on on this notion that we have that resilience is snapping back.
Wow.
I'm not.
Hmm.
I'm not. Like, who snaps back?
Right.
Like, are you the same person today that you were 5 years ago?
You say that when we're thinking of being grateful and thankful, it's about you don't move on, you move forward. Explain that to us and how we apply it now.
Yeah, there's this idea that when things are hard, you're supposed to move on from them, leave them in the past, right? Get over it. Anybody who has been through something difficult, which by now that includes every single person on this planet, not one single life has been untouched by this pandemic in different ways, is going to be able to move on from something that happened. And I think even just the idea of that means, oh, don't let it bother you anymore. And what I know from my experience is that we are formed by all of our experiences. We don't tell people to move on from good things in life. When has anyone told you, like, oh my God, congratulations on Moses, get over him? No, nobody does that. We only we only expect that we only expect people to get over or move on from things that we consider unpleasant, as if they are in some way an interruption of life instead of a part of life. So
Wow.
at the Hot Young Widows Club, we say we move on with. So Aaron is a part of my life always. He is no longer physically here, but I was married to him. I have a child with him. And even if I did not have a child with him, that kind of love is indelible. It did form me into who I am today. And now I'm remarried. I have a blended family. I want my children, I want anybody who comes in contact with me to know that it is not about leaving behind your past, and neither is resilience.
Yeah.
Resilience is not getting back to who you were, but trying to live comfortably as possible in this new shape.
Yeah.
So let yourself be changed.
Mm.
Let yourself be changed. And with that, you don't feel this sort of these opposing pressures of what was and what is. They
Wow.
just both are.
You are like a human glass of red wine for me. I could just sit here with you. I know that I've never said that to a human being, but that is how I feel listening to you. It's just this comforting feeling. Congratulations on everything the
Thank
journey
you.
and spreading the love, and give my love to all of the members of the Hot Young Widows Club.